The Knicks and the Jazz discussed a few deals around Donovan Mitchell earlier this week. At one point, the Jazz had asked for a package that included Mitchell Robinson, RJ Barrett, other players, and at least 3 first-round picks. That was early on in the talks, and I'm told that the Knicks declined that offer. They felt that it was too much. Jazz were asking for too much. And I think at this point, after the discussions, the Knicks know where they're comfortable going in terms of a Mitchell trade. I think the Jazz have a pretty good idea of where the Knicks would go in a Mitchell trade. So now I think for the Jazz, it's more about kind of scanning the market, maybe seeing what a team like Miami is willing to give up for Donovan Mitchell, maybe even a team like Brooklyn or a mystery team that we're not aware of right now. But I think they want to get a sense of what the market is around the league. They know where the Knicks are. So I wouldn't expect, or I should say I'd be surprised if a deal got done in the coming days here with Danny Ainge. I would assume he's going to try to squeeze out every possible pick or player that he can get from a team in a Donovan Mitchell trade. So I think he's going to, see what other teams are going to offer. He's probably going to come back to the Knicks at some point and see if they're willing to go beyond where they're willing to go at the moment. But I think a deal will happen at some point here before the start of the regular season, because I would just assume that the Jazz would not want to go into the season with the uncertainty around Donovan Mitchell. I think they would want to get that situation settled before the start of the regular season. But if you're a Knicks fan or a Net fan, I'd keep an eye on Miami. And if Miami is able to secure extra draft compensation via another trade, that just strengthens the package they'd be able to offer either a Utah for Donovan Mitchell or a Brooklyn for Kevin Durant. So keep an eye on the Heat there if you're keeping an eye on these deals involving Mitchell and Durant.